Hello peeps, sheeps, creeps and jeeps, Spider Richard here, and today I'm doing another video in Call of Duty Black Ops 3, and today I'm going to be showing you how to get through the 6th mission on Veteran without dying. I believe the mission is called Vengeance. So at the very beginning of the level, you and Hendrix are going to head into a building, you're going to run upstairs, whack on your invisibility ability, and take care of the 3 enemies before Hendrix gets anywhere near them because you are just so much of a badass. Then you're going to wait here for him to move this chair so you can move on to the next part. After a short cutscene, you're going to go to this slow motion bit where you're going to whack on your night vision so you can see the enemies a bit easier, look straight down your sniper rifle sight and take them out one by one. There should be about 4 or 5 of the enemies, one line on the floor as well. Then once you're finished with them, you're going to run into this corner and send out your swarms, which you should have put on earlier on, but I forgot to mention that. So what we're going to do is we're just going to hide behind this corner, let the swarms do their beeswax, and then we are going to take out the enemies that come, again with the night vision on, to make them a lot easier to spot. And after a couple of minutes, once you took care of them, and there should be one more just line here. Come on, where are you? There we go. And then what we're going to do is we're going to send out the swarms by accident again, and then go to the checkpoint. At the next section, whack on your invisibility and take care of the enemies in the alleyway. First, take care of the ones behind the bin that are throwing the grenades at you, then aim for the sniper and remove his face. After a short cutscene, you're going to end up in the cafe. Follow this path and get your invisibility ability ready to whack on at any moment. We're going to run through here, past this door. No one's going to hear because we're so smooth and stealthy. Then we're going to get to this part and whack on the invisibility. Run down to the end of the alley and look for the checkpoint and head through. Shortly after this, you're going to come to another bit where you're going to do some sneaking, but first take out that guy, head down the staircase to the right, and whack on the invisibility once you get here, because there are a load of guys down there, sniper above you, and there's another guy around there which will spot you if you don't put it on. So whack it on and run as fast as you can. Remember not to take anyone out. I do think about it here, but then I decide against it by missing them. So we're going to run past them, and we're going to hide in this little doorway here just as the invisibility runs out. You shouldn't have to worry about anyone spotting you because we are stealthy as fuck. Once your invisibility has fully recharged, then whack it on, jump over the barrier and then through the doorway and take the door on the left. Then you're going to take the doorway on the right and slide your way to this checkpoint over here and hold X on the door as fast as possible. After a short cutscene, you'll end up in front of the parking lot where you will have to take care of a bunch of guys on the floor before you start taking out these snipers above. So if you take out these guys to the left, use your swarms to distract them and have your tactical analysis engaged. You should have no problem taking out the enemies because they are shining like little orange lights on those levels of the car park. So we're just going to take them out one by one and just keep moving around. Make sure that no one sneaks up on you, and every opportunity you have when you've got the swarms, just send them out and they should be able to distract the people on the floor so you shouldn't get shot. Also, if you hide behind this little plant pot which is quite near the entrance to the section of this level, then you should have no problem whatsoever. So like I said, send out the swarms and we're going to pick these guys off from over here, because as soon as we're finished picking them off, there is going to be a massive AST come out of the wall, and we do not want to be over there when it spawns because that would be bad. So like I said, just pick them off one by one with your sniper rifle. You might have to move it a bit closer if you haven't chosen the sniper, but why wouldn't you pick the sniper? Because it's freaking awesome. It's personally my favourite gun. What's your favourite gun? I would love to know. So there we go, finished off those last guys, and we're going to move on up to this little statue here on the left, and we're going to pick up this rocket launcher before we go any further to replace our silent sniper rifle. And once you get close to the checkpoint, there should be a rumbling. As soon as you hear the screen rumbling, or we see the screen rumbling, you are going to leg it back to the plant pot and hide your little butt in the corner like a scared little bitch. So we're going to take care of this AST from way over here. And Hendrix has been an absolute moron and just getting shot to pieces right in front of it, so we'll let him be the distraction. And we're going to stay here and we're going to take it out by swapping between our weapons and just killing it from a distance. And once you have finished shoving rockets up this AST's butt, then you can now move on to the next section, which is just beyond the place where it spawned. Remember to engage your tactical analysis at the next bit, because there is plenty of enemies and they will sneak up around you and destroy you if you're not careful. Remember, whack your invisibility on and run out as far as you can to make sure that because there's a massive, what they're called, the walking dealies, the PAWWS, there's one of those that spawns to the right, and it will not spawn unless you run up and actually cause it to spawn. So run out with your invisibility ability and then just come back here and stand next to Hendrix and start taking out the robots and the people. And eventually, once you can actually remote hijack turrets and stuff in this bit, and once you eventually take everyone out, you should be able to move on to the next bit. It is quite a long bit, this one, and on Veteran it is quite hard, but one thing I did find that helped me out was remote hijacking these little robots to take care of some of the guys, and maybe even taking taking the PAWWS out with this if possible. There's also plenty of remote turrets. I'm not sure if I mentioned that before. I think I did. But there's plenty of remote turrets and talons to hijack, which should help you clear out this area no problem, with very little threat to getting killed. So like I said, the sniper rifle is my favourite weapon because it shoots so fast. This is the Dracon one, I think it is. Dracon? I don't know how you say it, but it's my favourite one because you can pretty much pull the trigger as fast as you want and the sniper rifle will shoot like that. Also, I've got every single attachment on it because I've used every single wildcard as putting attachments on this weapon, and it is an absolute monster once you've done that. So here I am whacking myself into one of the remote turrets to take out as many of the baddies from up here as I can, but unfortunately it's quite difficult to see them, especially when you've only got the night vision on, because the tactical analysis doesn't really work when you're remote hijacking stuff. If you remote hijack the PAWWS, it can make things a little easier, but I found it was easier just to hijack it to blow it up essentially. So you just you get in it and you hold down the X button and that blows it up straight away. Another enemy to be aware of in this area is the Warlord, and he is a sneaky bugger and will hide often to the left. If you just have a look over here, you can see him trying to sneak up on us with his minigun, the naughty little bugger. So what we're going to do is we're going to hide over here and get our flies on the go, and we are going to use them to distract him. Oh, but be careful because there's plenty of people knocking around. But if you use the flies, you should be able to distract the human enemies and take them out pretty easy. Like I've said in plenty of videos before, the flies, the invisibility, and the sniper rifle, what a beasting combo, and it does make things a hell of a lot easier. So then just take care of these, take care of that guy, and we should pretty much be near the end of this this section, because I don't think there's very many more enemies to go. Just need to use the flies to take care of the rest of them. There's a bloody Warlord again. Come on! And the great thing about the flies is they distract the Warlord. Oh, that's awesome! Because if they didn't distract him, then I don't know what we'd be doing, because he's pretty tough. Okay, so we've got one more guy over here behind the tentacle. Oh no, there's two. Oh god, I missed him. Oh crap, that was terrible. Oh, it is not my day. 22 bullets and not one found the target. Nope. Beautiful thing about tactical analysis is it will show you those grenades on the floor and you will not get killed by that. Also, if you've got the repulsor attack rig, it does make things a hell of a lot easier. So I believe we've got pretty much everyone apart from that guy hiding over there. Where is he? Oh, a couple more guys have spawned. Oh, it's a sniper as well. Oh my god, I am terrible at shooting him. Okay, so we're just going to check, make sure there's no one else around. One more guy over here. And boom, there you go. Once you kill the last guy, the checkpoint will show up and you can move on to the next part. Once you get into the building, I thought about running past this bit, but I don't think it's very advisable. So get your invisibility ability ready, because there is going to be robots coming out the fire to your right. Hide behind the desk like I did, because they will spawn once you're halfway down that corridor, and it will bugger you if you're out too far. So just keep your invisibility ability ready, hide behind the desk, take out those two robots, and then we're going to move on to the next section. So we're going to take a left and we're going to whack the invisibility on because there's plenty of robots around here and we do not want to get killed by them. There's a couple on the stairs that spawn just about here. You might have to get behind this little desk on the left hand side here, which is a good little bit of cover for when they're coming down there. And once they are dead, you're going to go up the stairs. Don't worry, because there is no enemies on the stairs. This was actually my first time playing through this mission, and I was very cautious going up these stairs, so I whacked a thermite grenade up there, which failed absolutely miserably and got stuck on the ceiling. So don't worry about that bit. There are no enemies here. And I did think that once your invisibility is recharged, if you just run through this next section, you should be fine. I was being overly cautious because it was my first time playing through this level. But if you whack the invisibility on here, I'm pretty sure you can run to the end of the level without getting harmed by the robots. But there's a couple of robots in that room that I just took care of using the what's it called, the air protocol, where you turn the robots onto your side. So I turned this guy on my side, and he was fighting for me, but he didn't last very long. Went down like a sack of spuds, sack of potatoes. So we're going to kill a couple of robots, and then I think I accidentally got another one. There's me trying to use the bloody Ravage Core, but I missed the button timing, and I threw a grenade and almost killed myself, so that would have been unfortunate. And we're just going to get that robot on our side, and that was the last one. So like I said, I'm pretty sure you can run through this bit with the invisibility on and get to the checkpoint and not actually have to fight anything here. But it was my first time playing through this level on Veteran this time, so I was a bit overly cautious. So like I said, you can pretty much put your invisibility on, run to the end of this level, and that is it for this one. So guys, I hope this video has helped. Best of luck getting through this one on Veteran. I will catch you later. Bye!